Hi YouTube, so I'm here to do my week 20 update since gastric bypass surgery, and I had a really good week this week. Last week I weighed 297.2 pounds, and I now weigh 291.2, so I lost 6 pounds this week, which I'm really happy about. I don't really feel like I'm doing anything different. I'm guessing it's just, like after having a couple weeks here and there of 0 pounds, I guess it's kind of evening itself out and I'm having some pretty good weight loss weeks. So I definitely feel like my motivation has come back, especially since I've hit the 200s. It kind of gave me like this kind of breath of fresh air and just like some encouragement to keep going, because I know I never thought I would ever get out of the 300s, and now that I'm out of them, I definitely never want to go back. I still do struggle on certain days. Certain days I want to eat more, and the thing that I have found that works the best for me is I tell myself, why are you doing this? And then I kind of give myself reminders why I'm doing this, to be healthy, to feel better, whatever my reasoning may be. I just kind of make a list in my head of those things, and it kind of helps me not want to overeat. Granted, there still are times where it's more hard than others, but I look back to before surgery how I ate and now how I eat, and it's definitely a world of difference. And it's hard because, I know here lately I've been thinking about, man, I would love to have some pizza, but I like some real pizza. And, I just have to keep reminding myself not to do that because there's so many calories and so much fat and just, everything that I just don't want to get started on something, and kind of put myself back in that situation. I know we all have different foods that maybe trigger us more, and pizza, it's a little bit of a trigger, but not like a big trigger, but it's definitely on the top 10 list or something. So I just, like I say, I just keep reminding myself of the reasons I'm doing this. And just from losing the 79.8 pounds I have since surgery, I feel so much better. I can do things without being out of breath. I can, walk my dog more. I can, just like the little simple things in life have become so much easier, and definitely keep reminding myself of that because I don't want to give those things up, and something else I've noticed, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but it seems like the more weight I lose, the more I see bigger people. And when I say bigger people, I mean bigger people like I used to be. And I'm not sure why that is. I'm not sure if it's because I saw these people before, but I seem to see them more now, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm opening my eyes more now that I'm not so, I'm still worried about myself and conscious about myself, but I feel like I'm gaining a little more self-confidence. So maybe now my sunglasses aren't on as much, and even though they've always been there, maybe I see them more now. I don't know. It's kind of strange. But I do know when I on Saturday, I saw this one girl that was the size I used to be. And my first thought was, I'm so thankful that I'm not there anymore. Because I remember, it wasn't that long ago that I was there, and, remembering just how life was harder like that. And, So in a way, I think it's good that I'm seeing more big people like the way I used to be, because it kind of, I think gives me a reality check and a little motivation check that, hey, you never want to go back there, because it was definitely harder. What else is going on? Really, I haven't gotten sick in a long time. I don't even remember how long it's been. And Saturday, I actually got sick. I didn't throw up, but I was like dry heaving. And, I've said it before, but throwing up since gastric bypass surgery is so much worse than just throwing up normally. And I don't know why I got sick, I mean, maybe I ate too much. I don't know, but it was really uncomfortable feeling. I wasn't having, the runs or anything, so I don't think it was like dumping syndrome. So who knows? And let's see. I think the hardest thing about this journey, and I've definitely said it before, is just the emotions. I know for me, I've gone through so much in my past, and I'm still struggling with the emotions of this journey. It's definitely an amazing journey, and very inspiring and uplifting, but the other part to this journey is it's hard, and it's a struggle, a daily struggle. And, I'll probably say it every week, because I do wish that the emotions, would be easier for me. And I know my past is where my overeating problems kind of lie in and started. And so through therapy, it's definitely helping, but I think it's still a struggle because I've never really had a voice. I've never really, I know who I am as a person and my personality qualities, but I've never really had a voice and stood up for myself and kind of been the Dana that I was meant to be. And now that I'm gaining more confidence, it's like I want to be that Dana. I want to have a voice. I want to have all the things I know I deserve to have. And, I want to have those healthy boundaries in place, and I don't want people to walk all over me. So it's like you have all these emotions going on, but yet you don't know how to have those healthy boundaries. You're still struggling to find what works for you, and it's just, it's all a mess. So I don't know if other people are struggling with that. I know in support groups, they've talked about how that people have been overweight their entire lives. It's kind of like they're trying to find the person they never were. And then people that got overweight in their adult years, they're kind of trying to find that person, that they were back then. So it's like, it really is like, I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to find ways I can make myself happy, instead of always worrying about other people. Granted, I still do worry about other people, but for once I'm putting myself first. And so it's hard, and I don't think it's going to be something that happens overnight, and I'm trying to be patient with myself. And so I think that's a big, important thing about this journey. I guess that's why I talk about it every week, because it is such a big part of the journey that I think some people don't realize, because when you're an emotional eater, there's reasons behind it. So, and let's see, also, I've had this for weeks now, where I'm really itchy, and I don't know if it's because my skin is trying to stretch back into place. I don't know. But I mean, I don't have any rashes or anything, and it's on my stomach and sometimes my legs and my back. But I don't have any rashes, and it's not all day long. I don't know. It could just be dry skin too, because I have really sensitive skin, but it seems to happen more since I've had surgery. So, And I live in Texas where there's lots of allergies, and so it could not even be because of the surgery, honestly, but it might be. The last couple things I wanted to talk about is, so I'm not that big of like a popcorn person, but every blue moon I crave popcorn, maybe once or twice a year, you know. And so I was trying to look around in the grocery store to see if there was anything healthy popcorn wise, because honestly, I don't even know if you should eat popcorn after gastric bypass surgery. So I was going to ask everyone out there to see if they know. But anyway, the thing I found was this 100 calorie pack, and it's looks backwards, but and so I thought that this would be a good idea. I'm not sure. I was going to ask if anybody else has done this. Like I say, it's not something I want very often, but I thought it would be a healthy snack, and, you know, maybe curb that craving when I do have it. Now, something I have been craving lately, which is kind of weird because it's kind of weird that the things that I crave now compared to the things I craved before surgery. And this isn't a healthy craving. But still, like I say, I like pancakes, but I'm not like the biggest pancake person. So it's been weird that I've kind of been craving them. But I went to my store because I've heard that they have the Bisquick has like a low carb version, and so I looked for that and I didn't find it. I did find a healthy like low fat one, but it still had all the carbs and stuff. So, and I've seen people do YouTube videos of protein pancakes they've made with like ground flax seeds and stuff. I'm actually gonna have to re-watch it because I'm not sure exactly what all they put in it. But I was like, how does that taste like a real pancake? So, here's what I'm going to try. Now, if it comes out good, I have no idea. All I know is pancakes are pure carbs, and I don't want to do that to myself. So, I'm going to try to make it a little healthier, and if it works out, I will definitely do a recipe video. But what I did is I just bought this like little bitty pack of Bisquick to test it out. But I thought I would use that and then add this unflavored protein powder I have to it. That way it would have lots of protein in it. Now, granted, if you have tried the unflavored, it still kind of has a flavor to it because all protein powders do. And the smell is like protein powder, so it's kind of like, bleh, it's gross. But I'm going to try it and see. And I was also going to ask y'all if y'all knew of like any healthier pancake protein things out there. I think, honestly, the reason I'm craving pancakes is because the only things I eat for breakfast are eggs, like a scrambled egg or one of like the eggless quiches I make, cottage cheese, or yogurt. And that's usually what I have for breakfast, one of those things. So I think my body's like, okay, it's time for something different. And so I think it's one of these things, like if I have it once, I'll be good for probably 6 more months. So definitely, if you have any ideas, let me know. And that's pretty much it for this week. Just, sticking with the exercising and the watching the calories and stuff. So I hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. YouTube. So I haven't done a body shot yet, so I thought I would do that. And let me see. So I'm going to switch it. So this is what I look like in the mirror. I don't have a full-length mirror, so it's about to right here. Now, my stomach does hang really low because that's where most of my weight honestly is. so it goes down to like right here. And my surgeon told me, because my stomach hangs so low, that I'm probably going to need plastic surgery, which I really figured I would anyway, which kind of sucks because I heard that plastic surgery really hurts, but, you know, got to think of the end result. So, that's about it. I don't know if you can tell, but my arms are kind of smaller. It's more, and I've already kind of gotten a little bit of that jiggly going on, but it's really not too bad, so it doesn't like embarrass me or anything. But and it's small enough that I probably wouldn't have that plastic surgery done to take care of that. Now, if it got a lot worse, I might, but my main thing is taking care of my stomach, because that's where most of my weight is, and that's where most of the sagging skin is going to be. Already I have kind of like sagging skin in my breast, so that kind of really sucks, but yeah, so I just thought I would show this. I kind of got my nerve up to finally do it, so I hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.